there's a unique kind of pleasure you can get from being able to play your own material, because some of the songs I write are very personal. Some of them are a direct response to something in my life. What I often tell people is, like, my goal, my ideal would be Charles Mingus meets the Meters. And if I could get that going, that would thrill me. I've had people come up and go, "Whoa, I never heard anything like that before. Reggae out of a jazz band." It's like, well, it's music, and that's really all we're trying to do, is just play some music. A lot of times I've found that the way that you make a bass line groove harder is by taking notes out. What you do is you pare away the non-essential, and then you put one or two things back in for flavor. It's kind of like somebody who would make a very austere, very clean dish, a chef who is trying to get rid of all the non-essential things and then would add a certain spice so that you'd really appreciate it, instead of just throwing the spice drawer in there, the spice cabinet. As proud as I am of my tunes, when I'm playing with the group and we're playing my music, the tunes are really just a springboard for expression. They aren't the be-all and end-all. They're the starting point. The real thing for me, the real goal, is to just play something that feels good and that excites me. If I play with you and we play well together, we can create something I would never be able to create on my own. It's that thing of the whole being greater than the sum of the parts. Music is all about that. With the right person, stuff happens. It's just magical. The important thing is not how accurately my tune's been interpreted, but how good the music is. Because it ain't all about me. It's, Greg has been really key to helping shape the sound of the group. He's been essential to that. And I think that the modest success that I've had is due in large part to what he's brought to the music and what he as a person has brought. It's one of the real joys of being a jazz musician, is getting to play with all these different people and see what they bring to it. That's probably the best thing about music, is the way you can connect to people. I think it's one of the things I like the most about playing, about performing, is when you really it's something it's something I can't articulate very well, but when you touch somebody, when you connect with them, it's a great thing. There was a customer at Prima, one of the restaurants I play at, who the next time I saw him, he said to me, "Your music touched my soul." That can sound, a lot of people might say that, but this was a kind of starchy, buttoned-down guy who's about 70, who's a doctor. He's known as a very proper, kind of stiff guy. And for him to say, "Your music touched my soul," that guy's really opening up to me. He's really sharing something. That's the best thing, is you get to share something with the audience can share something back with you. To play stuff that matters to you, that's yours, not only in terms of having written it, but that you feel emotional ownership of, something that relates to you, something that you care about. And to be able to do that with people you want to play with, gosh, there's nothing else I'd rather do than that. That's the best. It just is.